Hello. This is the video you've all been waiting for. The highly anticipated Fantasy Football Awards show. What's going on, fantasy football fans? I'm your host, Hussein the Brain, and you're watching The Couch. These are the Fantasy Football Awards. If it's your first time on this channel and you love fantasy sports, you love real sports, then make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you won't miss anything. In this video, we're going to be giving out Golden Couch Awards in certain categories to fantasy players. I'm going to go over what I've learned this season, some new things that we can apply to the next fantasy season, and at the end of the video, I have some special announcements and a giveaway, so stay tuned. Now on to the Golden Couch Awards. Most common last name. What does this category mean? Well, as a fantasy expert, people ask thousands of questions every week about fantasy football to me. It gets a little annoying, a little frustrating when someone says like, do I start Jones or Williams this week? And I'm like, face palm, I can't do that. I got a hat. Face palm. Dude, what Jones, what Williams? Like, can we just call him Julio? If you just call him Julio, it'd be so much easier. Just call him by the easiest name. So what's the most common last name people use that confuses me? And I'm gonna give an award for this because I feel like I can do that. The nominees are Bryant. I don't know if you mean Dez or Martavius. And just call him Dez, just call him Martavius. And the winner is Murray. I don't know if you meant Latavius Murray or DeMarco Murray. We're gonna be doing things like faster. Like this is, come on, it's a fake award show, fake football. We're just gonna be moving it, and just no drama, just like the names and then who wins it. Let's go fast. All right, next category. It's pretty easy when you're drafting in the early rounds. The mid rounds gets pretty tough, and it's really rare to find excellent elite players in the later rounds. These are my best value draft picks for 2017. We have the Jaguars defense, DeAndre Hopkins, Zach Ertz, and the winner goes to Carson Wentz, who's only drafted, I believe, in about 60% of leagues, but that's above 50%, so that counts. The winner is Carson Wentz. The draft is the most important part, but to win a championship, we all know you gotta crush it on waivers, and that's a lot of what we do on this channel. I give waiver wire pickups. This year's waiver wire gem of 2017 is, it's not Alex Smith, not Deshaun Watson, not Aguilar, not Juju Smith-Schuster, not Rex Burkhead, not Jamal Williams, but in fact, it has to go to Alvin Kamara. Congratulations, Kamara. Every year there are players that we worry will get injured, and when they do, it's not a big shock and you just go, why did I draft this guy? The nominees for the most injury prone player, or as I like to call Mr. Glass of 2017, are Tyler Eifert, Sam Bradford, Danny Woodhead, but the guy who takes the cake and the winner of 2017, Mr. Glass, goes to none other than Jordan Reed. This year's rookie class was incredible, and they're just going to keep getting better. And next year's rookie class is going to be amazing too. There's some good players coming out for next season. But this year's Rookie of the Year nominees are Alvin Kamara, Deshaun Watson. Even though he got injured, I had to mention him on this video. That's just how good he was. Evan Ingram, one of the best tight ends this year. A little bit of a surprise that a rookie was a very good, very reliable tight end. He was more of a wide receiver than anything, but we can put him in that tight end slot. But this year's award has to go to Kareem Hunt. He is definitely my Rookie of the Year. He started out strong, didn't do too well in the middle of the season, but came back clutch when you needed him in the playoffs, and he was the reason I won one of my Super Bowls. That one player you draft very early, you expect to be elite, you expect to be a blind must start every week regardless of the matchup, and doesn't quite pan out. This year's nominees for Bust of the Year go to Amari Cooper, DeMarco Murray, Jay Ajayi, Mike Evans, Julio Jones, but the winner is TP. Terrell Pryor. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I'm sure anybody who drafted him lost this year unless they got super lucky and crushed it on the waiver wire. So there's some people that won with him, but if you drafted him, you probably lost. Who is numero uno? Who's the best fantasy football player for 2017? This year's MVP nominees are Le'Veon Bell, his teammate Antonio Brown, Greg Zuerlein. What? A kicker? Yes, he crushed it that much. I had to put a kicker on this list, but he didn't win. The winner is Todd Gurley. This guy was hands down the best fantasy football player, put up the most points, did an incredible job, and of course, most importantly, crushed it in the fantasy playoffs, crushed it in the fantasy Super Bowl, and he was the reason a lot of people won their leagues. By the way, guys, if you want a trophy or a championship ring or a cool belt like this one, we have a custom one for the couch. Check out our shop. Go to fantasycouch.com/store. You can get all this stuff. If you're a league champion, you probably won some cash, so why not get one of these cool belts or trophies? I was very fortunate to win one Super Bowl. As you guys know, I lost one Super Bowl that was so close. I was winning with 0 seconds left on the clock. I'm sure you guys seen that video. If you haven't, check it out. But still, man, I got to be thankful to have won one Super Bowl, and I just want to thank some of the players. Like, I really believe in this. I sometimes tweet to some of the players. Heck, I even talk to some of the NFL players out there. So I just want to thank Russell Wilson, great value pick for my team. Harrison Butker, excellent kicker. I picked up off the waivers, came through a lot of games for me. Also, DeAndre Hopkins, that could have been my best value pick in 2 leagues. Just incredible. Finished as #1 wide receiver in some formats, but more than likely #2 wide receiver in a lot of formats, which is just incredible. Got a lot of hater comments for picking DeAndre Hopkins. And I want to thank Kareem Hunt.
Should have started me, idiot.
Excellent job, Ed. You absolutely crushed it. Congratulations on your success this year. Some things I've learned this year, well, I always knew that quality was better than quantity in fantasy football, meaning that you can have a lot of mid-tier players on your team, but that really won't do it for you. You need those elite players. You need those studs. You need upside. Like, we don't like a ton of risk. We don't like really risky players, but we do need a little bit of upside. Just that 1 week where you need to squeeze out a win. You need that guy to go off for 30, 40, even more fantasy points. You need that upside. Like, I always knew that, but I want to try to apply it more. However strategies I can come up with, whether it be trading, whether it be, you know, drafting more risky, I'd rather have 3, 4, 5 studs on my team than only 1 or 2 and just good players. Like, I need great players on my team, not a bunch of okay players. Another thing I learned is to make more trades. Like, I dropped Chris Hogan early on for Nelson Aguilar, and that seemed kind of dumb. It ended up basically working out. I got a little bit lucky. You know, Chris Hogan got hurt and he fell off a little bit. He may have still done well. Like, I didn't drop him because I thought he was trash. I dropped him because I didn't think he'd get that many opportunities as a Patriot. They spread the ball a lot. It's kind of hard to predict which Patriot's going to do good other than Brady and Gronk. But next year, the new me, the 2018 version of me, what I would do is try to trade Chris Hogan. So I had him, he was balling out. Like, I should have just held on to him for a game or two, had him ball out for a couple games, then traded him away, got some good value for him. I'm not going to be as timid with the trades next year as I was this year. I'm always a student of the game, always learning, always trying to improve, and that will help me help you guys more. All right, guys, giveaway. For those of you that left a comment early on, so the first 10 comments, I will pick one random winner to win a couch t-shirt. And I'm gonna be doing this more often. Like, I'm gonna do this 3 more times on this channel. I'm gonna do it 3 times on my personal channel and 3 more times on Crypto Couch, my brand new channel. So make sure you guys follow all those. You guys are probably following this one. Make sure you hit the bell icon on those because in order to leave a comment that early, you're probably going to have to be notification squad. Get the notification, watch the video, leave a comment right away. Did you agree with my nominees and award winners on this fake award show? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my other 2 channels. We'll be giving away more t-shirts. I'll see you guys on the next video.